Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another Is It Worth Buying video. In today's video, we are talking on, well, okay, so I'm not going to say that this is a legendary video game, but it's a legendary series. It's a series that's near and dear to my heart. I actually have the first copy here in a stack of video. Oh, hey, there it goes. Not in the original case, but I do have, this was the very first. So hold on for a second. Let me straighten it out in the thing. I wish I would have gotten it in their original case. I wish I would have never traded in all my PlayStation 2 games from when I was a kid. But anyways, Tokyo Xtreme Racer Zero. This is the old one. I'm going to be talking on the new one. But yeah, I just had to showcase it. You know what's so crazy? So a year ago, I found this retro game store. They sold they just sold besides video games, they sell movies, music. I think it was like records. And I think like CDs, of course, and things. But anyways, first day I go in there, I see this game sitting on the shelf. And I'm like, I don't care if there isn't any other game that I'm that I'm not going to be able to leave with. I'm leaving with this, all right? If I got to do some James Bond, cut a hole through the roof, use a rope to lower myself down, grab the game, throw a 20 bill, throw $20 at the cash register, and I can't pull myself up. So I'm like, I'm just gonna have to go through the front door because I'm like, nah, I'm not. I wasn't good at remember back in middle school, you had to pull yourself. I couldn't do all that, but I had to get that. And then it's crazy. A year later, they come out with the new one. And I'm like, man, I find that very odd. I find that very, very odd. Although, when I did originally play this game, Tokyo Xtreme Racer Zero, it was on my birthday back, because I think the game came out in 2001. And it's funny because I'm wearing this Fast and Furious hoodie, and I remember that they had, previews for the movie and stuff in that one. So, but anyways, yeah, let's get to talking about Tokyo Xtreme Racer, the new one. So, pretty much, if you are a fan of the video game, it's no different. So yeah, if you're a fan of the video game, I would definitely recommend you guys get it. And if you guys are looking at the ratings, okay, well, it's at an overwhelmingly positive rating. Is that legit? Is it really that good? Yes. What you played back then is going to be the same game that you're playing now. It's pretty much, remastered, almost. I guess, if I could put it in any, type of way, it's pretty much a remastered version of the older Tokyo Xtreme Racers. But that's the thing that really leads me to dang, I'm excited to really see where this game's gonna go. It's what more things are they going to add? Because I feel like that back then gaming was so limited. Now it's you have it where people be modding out stuff in video games. You have it then, of course, if they want to add a Steam Workshop, then yeah, it's it's even easier. But if not that, and then it's just left up to the developers, I'm like, fam, I think I am going to do a separate video on stuff that I would personally like to see in the game. But overall, though, what you get day one with the game, they give you a gang of cars, because they do have it on their, their early access page. So let me look the game back up again. But, and it don't even cost that much, $29.99. I'm like, that's crazy. But the crazy thing is it's not all of the content is in the game. But at the same time, it's there is enough content to where it would leave you satisfied and stuff. So, big giant track. I think because it goes into a loop, and I think that's how it's always been. But it's 111 miles. So, yeah, you're just driving around nonstop. But that's the thing, though, that you come across, racers. No, so this is what I like about this game. So, of course, you're racing other racers. That's not just it, though. You're racing just random pedestrians that's just driving down the street. So, whatever vehicle that you see, if you come up from behind them and flash your lights, you automatically start racing them. It don't matter what vehicle it is. It could be a taxi. It could be a truck. It could be a van. It could be cars that are they look like they could be racing cars. But yeah, it's just random NPCs and stuff. So you can race the NPCs. Fam, I'm telling you, even though there was a race that I lost, still, the fact that I was able to just race a random, I don't know if it was like that before because it's been years. You would think okay, you do have that one. You've been playing it, right? I think since having this game, I think I've only played it a couple of times because it doesn't look as good. Like, I'm playing it on the PlayStation 3. That's what I'm saying. I wish, like, PlayStation 5s, they would have it where you can play all PlayStation 2 games, because I probably would have been playing it on there, so at least the quality can look better and things. But anyways, but yeah, I was all like, you know what? Nah, they're coming out with this one, so I'm like, I'll leave my excitement and, just overall, just like I'm gonna have myself prepared for this new one. But yeah, from like racing the NPCs and then all just the different like racers that you're gonna be coming across. And it'll be like small racers, and they have like the boss ones. I think it was like that in the original. But anyways, so on the early access, so I think they said there's like on day one, there's like, so the current state, so there's over 200 rival characters, each with their own unique storyline, have been implemented already. There will also be a total of 50 playable cars and over 180 kilometers worth of Shoto Expressway to race upon. So yeah, it's overall a decent size freeway type track and things. But anyways, and I know like if you're new to this game, but if you've seen videos like Assetto Corsa where people mod the game out and they be racing like on freeways and stuff, so pretty much it's like that, but it's like in a more of a arcade fashion. But I can't see it where it's like they'll probably end up doing that down the road, where it's like they make it a little bit more of a simulation in Tokyo Extreme Racer. But then they go on to say, so there's like the full version when it does come out. There's like, upon release of early access, the game will include the story playable up to roughly the halfway mark, with a focus on SP battle and the car tuning feature. Player skill gains, a new feature to the franchise, will be included in the early access experience as well. We plan for the full release of the game to include additional storylines, vehicles, and rival characters. We also plan to continue making improvements and address various potential issues before the full release of the game, all with the help of your feedback, of course. And that's the thing about it. It's like, I haven't noticed any issues in the game. Like, so the one issue that I would have to say is that, so when you crash into a car, so like, let's say if you're trying to maneuver through traffic, but then you end up crashing into one of the NPC cars, like, fam, you can't like back up in time. Like, it took me a while to like, cause I'm sitting there literally holding on to the reverse button and it wasn't even doing nothing. So I'm like, fam, all right, I guess I'll just sit here. And then it's like, you can't drive through the car, or not like more so drive through it, but like, I guess like push the car out of your way. Because it's like the car, it's like the NPC cars weigh like a tank or something. So it's like, you can't even move them. So I would recommend changing that. But if not that, then yeah, I guess, maybe, I don't know, maybe have it where there's like, well, I mean, it's not, I can't even say that there's too many cars on the road, but yeah, I don't know. I had to say that was probably the only issue that I had, was that it's like trying to maneuver around the car, and then it's like I ended up losing the race behind it and stuff. So maybe, or I guess like maybe have it where it's like that, reset the race. So at least then it's like, okay, I can reset the race and then go back to, cause they don't have no feature like that. So it's like you start a race, then you can like challenge them again. But yeah, it's like, I guess if the car is too fast or whatever, then yeah, it's like pretty much you are gonna have to do the upgrades and yeah, just get a faster car and things. But yeah, I had to say, for the most part, like, cars look nice, everything does look nice. It looks, I had to say, like, comparing it to the old ones, of course it's gonna look better than games that's like 20 plus years old and stuff, because this one, Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero, this came out in 2001, I believe. So yeah, of course it's gonna look better than a game that came out over 20 years ago. But I like it. I think it's good. I have to say, it's comparing it to some other racing games that came out this year. Yeah, Tokyo Extreme Racer, it has a decent amount of content. Game seems like it doesn't even seem like it should be an early access game. It plays good. So that's why I'm actually surprised and shocked on how good it is. And just overall, because I know people have been, because if you look at some of the reviews, people are all like, oh, I don't like how the cars handle. I guess they're more so wanting a simulation feel to it. But I'm like, fam, this has always been an arcade racing game. Like, it's not supposed to be a simulation. I guess if the developers want to do that, they very well can. But yeah, I think like how the game plays right now, I think it's decent. But anyways, yeah, I am going to do a separate video where I talk on like some stuff that I would like to see in the game and things. But anyways, yes, I would definitely recommend you guys go out and get Tokyo Xtreme Racer. It's good. It's currently right now. Damn, the crazy thing is, it's like it doesn't even cost that much. It's like I said, it's only 30. Yeah, $29.99. So yeah, after tax, it's like $30. So I wonder if they was all like, well, so like with the addition of content features, we may decide to increase the price of the full game release. However, people who purchase the early access will be able to continue playing the full version upon. So it's saying, yeah, whatever content they plan on adding, it's like, I don't know if it'll be DLCs or anything where you gotta pay for it, but if not that, then yeah, I would definitely recommend getting the game right now and then just playing through it, because it seems like there's a decent amount of content to play and stuff. Plus, like I said, you can race the NPCs, so it's like you could just overall, like, you know, just gather up your money. I will admit though, it does take a while to grind in the game, so I guess like if you do manage to come across, like, yeah, definitely do like the actual racers versus the NPCs, because you don't really get a whole lot of money from just like the normal drivers and NPCs and stuff. But from like the actual street racers, yeah, you do get some money, especially with the boss racers and stuff. So, but anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and peace.